Rightio, let's check our audio and video settings there. Check, microphone check, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Rightio, let's check. There we go, we have audio and video, my friends. So, my friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is safe and well. Bit of an impromptu stream there for myself. A couple of interesting mods came out on the quote-unquote dodgy website, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a short stream and take a look at them. So yeah, as you can see from the stream title, there's a SOSI modding, and he has his own store category. And basically we have two mods. So he's kind of a couple of mods here. Right, so this is an interesting fire truck. Very, very high poly count on this model. It's about 1.7 million. So, not necessarily for the not necessarily for your low-end PCs or laptops. It is a fairly beefy, hefty i3D, so that's just to be aware of that. So kind of right off the bat, my friends, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a weird kind of camera angle, if that makes sense. See the way it loads in there? I don't know, I think it should be out like that, you know what I mean, kind of by default. It's in a little bit too far, but yeah, see, and you can zoom into it and stuff like that. Oh, you can get inside. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Let's see what's going on inside here. So yeah, highly detailed 3D model. This is a Ziegler Mercedes Zetros. So this is a fire truck, I guess, a German brand. Oh, Sir Tony, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, Mercedes branded, kind of an older style fire truck. Not quite sure if I've showed this off before. I may have, or there may have been a different version of it. I seem to recall showing off something like this previously, but it might not be the same mod. But anyways, Ziegler Mercedes Zetros GTLF, 326 horsepower, automatic transmission, 58 litres of diesel. Seems a little low for a fire truck. 69 mph, 13 tons. So basically, why would you use a mod like this? You'd use it for roleplay, that type of thing. It really has no kind of functional function, if that makes sense, in Farming Simulator. It's more like just for roleplay type things. There are guys on Twitch and YouTube who do role playing, and you'll actually see that some of the German guys will do it, kind of set up storylines and create plots and that type of thing, putting out fires and stuff like that. Ziegler logos, we have yellow, we have white. So yellow and white, kind of self-explanatory, really. A compressed air configuration. Okay. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that's changing. Now, I'm sure it is changing something. I just don't see it. There may be something internally or something. You can see the level of detail inside in the cabin as well. I don't know. I can't see what that is. So that could be something like a sound scheme or something. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Compressed air configuration. We'll get both of them. So my guess would be this is probably something to do with the sounds, the compressed air sounds, That might be it. We'll get the old one. Front flasher configuration. So you can kind of see that there. There's an object change there. All right, so that one is a kind of a more modern one. And then up here, then is there anything on the back? Maybe. Let's take a look at the back. So I guess that what I'll probably do is I'll get two of them. We'll get that one. We have a rotating mirror. I have no idea what that is either. Oh, so these are the LEDs. Ah, okay. So we have a rotating mirror and a Nova LED. Right, so let's get both of them, right? So let's get that one. Right, we'll switch it up then. We'll go yellow, new, that one, and that one. And no color options on that. Mr. Mouse, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Yeah, there's been a few mouse in Farming Simulator 19. Actually, you know what? Some of my most popular videos, you know, view-wise, were those, you know, during FS19. I showed off a bunch of, I think they're on Mod Network or something like that, but there were a bunch of really awesome fire trucks and fire implements. That's not good. Why is it? Oh, that! Oh, look at the default camera angle. Look. That's not good. So yeah, there's some camera issues there. Look. You should not default like that the way it was there. Let's just drive this out of the way here first. So there's some camera issues there that needs to be fixing. You know, the camera position when you initially load in. So you can kind of zoom inside as well, which is kind of cool. So you can see the interior. So this has simple IC, right? So you should be able to open up all these doors and everything. A second, I've got the wrong settings here, haven't I? Where am I going? Where is the there we go. So custom sounds. Beeper. Yeah, simple IC. This is awesome, I like this, look at this. So hopefully there's sounds associated with these things opening and closing. Let me turn off the engine. Let's see that. No, I couldn't hear anything. So yeah, there's no sounds associated with the opening and closing animations. That would be nice. That would be kind of my recommendation for the modder. So you can open that. You can open up the this here. I guess this is a little foot stand. So you can access it. What else do we have? So we'll walk around the truck here. There should be one here. So you can open that up, see all your stuff inside. Very, very high quality, as you can see. We have something here. Ooh. So once again, it would have been nice if there was some animation sounds with the ladder, you know, to go up with the, you know, the movement of this. A little piece goes on at the bottom. Open in here. Don't see anything in here. Super, super ultra high quality. You know, very, very high end stuff, I have to say. In terms of the, you know, the 3D modeling and everything. So you've got some stuff in here. You've got another one here. And another one here. I don't know if the doors open. I don't know if the front of that opens. Take a look on the top. So we do have collisions on the top. Let's see if there's anything up here. There is. Yeah, there is. There's something here. Ooh, there we go. And there's something else here. So you can move up and down. Now I have seen some mods where there'll actually be like a spray effect coming out of this. You know, like a you know, like a power washer, you know, that type of thing. So you'll actually be able to spray water out of these things. So I have seen mods like that. I don't know if this particular mod has that implemented. So yeah, some very, very nice features there. I've got a little, you know, I'm not entirely happy with the angle of the cameras, if that makes sense, how the cameras are. I think that then, you know, the outside and inside cameras need to be adjusted. So we can take a look at the what it looks at nighttime. Ooh, baby, look at that shit. There we go. So now that is taking a little bit of a hit on your FPS. Yeah, it's kind of like a sprayer effect. So yeah, you're getting some FPS at a hit there, even though it is 60. So these are blinkies. That's awesome. Look at that shit. So yeah, it looks really, really good. Super high quality. Let's take a look at the lights in this thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 2 stages. First and second stage. The lights. So there's a light there. Look, there's lights at the side. Lights at the back. Even are the diodes in here illuminated? No, they're not. They're good quality, as you can see. But you can't clearly see them though. So yeah, kind of overall is that's awesome. There was a Z. We'll go back to the hose, I guess. Oh, hold on a second. This one could be right. Woo! So yeah, there's something there. That could be the compressor sound. So activate ambient lighting. Oh baby! Holy shit! Look at that. Oh, oh Jesus! It does work. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let me go back to daytime. It does. Yes, look at that shit. That's awesome. Look at that. So yeah, you have the sprayer effect coming out of it. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Look. So that is very, very cool. So I've checked I checked it through Giant's test runner. Super duper clean. Like the guy has, you know, it's ModHub compliant, if that makes sense. You know, test runner's log is super clean. So yeah, the water sprays out. That's awesome. Look at that shit. Look. Right, let's go in cab. Let's see if there's any IC functions in here. So yeah, no IC functions though in cab, which is a little bit of a pity. It would have been nice if we could open the doors and that type of thing. So yeah, the sprayer is still on. So let's see and check and see what works in here. Check the guy. So I'm not seeing any seat animation, seat suspension. I don't think those pedals are moving. The foot pedals, that is. That I can see anyways. Yeah, the pedals are not moving. So there's no animation on the pedals or the seat. So yeah, that is very, very nice. Look at the ambient lighting thing. That's awesome. You can turn it off. Look. So yeah, oodles and oodles of lighting. Now there should be a siren on this as well. Open cover. Oh, holy shit! Holy buckets. Christ, that's loud. Holy fuck. Right, so yeah, that's kind of that one. You know, you don't want to blow people's ears off too much with that shit. Holy Toledo, but that works. Right, so activate open cover, rotate. Oh, hold on a second, we have more. We can rotate the crane. Oh, we can move the bloody thing. Nice, look at that. Is it 360? Oh, you can move it up and down. That is awesome. What else is here? So yeah, this is a very, very functional mod, look. So yeah, it's got full 360-degree rotation. And you can move it up and down. Now, if you have to disable it though, you have to probably go up here, right? Yeah, so that probably is the compressor sound. And then you turn it like that. Excuse you, sir. Emergency service vehicle. And you can see the lights on the back. Just make sure everything works. Take a look at the front here. So yeah, everything works in this thing. And it is a super high quality, high end 3D model. So yeah, 1.7 million poly count though. That's absolutely massive. I mean, it would never pass Giants. It's just simply too many polys on this thing. But yeah, super. Oh look, oh we have more. Hold the phone. We have more. Oh, nice. So you have a little bit of storage area in here. So that's that one. I've already seen that function. Anything else in here? So there may be a few little things that I've missed here and there, you know. Yeah, there's plenty of IC functionality. So again, my kind of recommendation for the modder is would be, you know, the doors should open via simple IC. Maybe the the hood or the bonnet here open via simple IC. That would have been nice. But yeah, super duper nice mod. So this is the other version. So that's a different beacon set, look. With the rotating beacons on that one. Whereas this one is, look, they're blinkies. And that one is like a rotation thing. Alright. So I think one of them said the compressor pump is different on this thing. Let's activate that. Let's activate this one as well. Right, let's get this one up here. Let's turn this on. It sounds the same to me. So I don't hear any difference in the sound. Let's see what it feels like just driving it. 69 mph. GG on the 69. So she hit 70. She is not going to tip over either. So look, you have a fire station on Elm Creek, and you probably have one on Hoot Balloon or Art Belleron. Once again, Giants, you know, it would be bloody nice if these doors opened. So, you know, let us, you know, store our emergency service vehicles in these fire stations. You know, but that would be kind of the idea behind it. You know, you'd have your fire station on the French map, you know, and you'd have your emergency services vehicles. Drives pretty well. Nothing majorly wrong with this. So we'll just put that there. So we turn off our pump. And we'll put it back in its default position. Again, another idea for this. John, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, sir. Another idea for the modder. There should be a sound associated with this movement. You know, you could add a simple IC sound to this. You know, that type of thing. You know, another idea. So the color of this is white, right? You could make this like a scratched metallic color, or have an option to change it. You know, that type of thing. You know, for people you know, who want a little bit of a metallic. But yeah, overall a very, very nice mod. Super high quality. But it's going to tax your PC because it is the poly count, as I said, is massive, absolutely massive. So the next one, then we have this this Ford Kuga. Okay. So this thing is 1.9 million poly count. It's just astronomical. So this is a car, obviously, 120 horsepower, automatic, 120 liters, 111 mph, which is fast, 2.5 tons. So you can change this with the kind of the emergency services skin, as it were. This is German again, you can see that. So very nice paint job though, look. And they have decaling as well on it. So yeah, very, very nice paint job on this. And then you can add the lights. Ooh, so you've got that one, you've got that one, and you got that one. So we'll get one of each, I guess. Let's turn this one off as well. And let's put that one down. Let's turn the lights off from that. Nice engine sound, look at that. Very nice. LEDs on the front. Exhaust smoke comes out the back when you turn the engine on. Look at this. See that little puff of smoke? Very nice. So I'm trying to figure out how do I turn on the emergency lights? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Whoa! So again, the camera angle is a little bit weird in this thing. Jesus Christ! Holy shit, boys! We're moving. Holy shit! Woo! Oh! Oh, Jesus! Okay. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this is there's one hell of a suspension on this bloody thing. Yeah, she's not very stable at that kind of speed. So yeah, I'd be very careful about driving. Lovely LEDs in it though. Oh, oh! Holy buckets. There is nothing underneath though. Holy shit. What I mean is the undercarriage has no modelling. You know, it's just like a flat surface under. I think it drives way too fast. It's just really, really unstable at high speeds. You know? So it's very, very easy to tip over. Oh! Holy buckets. Lovely lighting in this thing, look. Beautiful lighting. See that, look? So I don't think this is any simple IC functions. Not that I can see anyways. Oh wow. So the interior has nothing. Look at that. Yeah, she's got no IC, but there's nothing in it. Look at that, look. Literally nothing. That is not the best. So that's very, very disappointing. For such a high poly count model, as I said, this is 1.9 million poly count. It's bigger than the bloody truck. Bigger than this shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's nothing inside in it. So yeah, and for that reason alone, I wouldn't recommend this mod. So they're basically all the same three. They just have different, you know, beacon bars or beacon lights or whatever they call the bloody things on the top. And then that one there. Yeah, the lights are nice though. I do like the lights. But yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't be too keen on this one. As I said, there's literally nothing in here. It's completely blank. So I don't know where this 3D model came from, but you know, it hasn't been done right. Obviously, there's no mirror internally. Look, there should be middle or a mirror in the middle there. I do like the kind of the open roofed kind of design there. But yeah, so that's kind of that one. So yeah, SOSI modding. I definitely recommend the Mercedes-Benz. This is an awesome mod. High quality. I don't know if there's any errors on anything. We shall check the log. See if anything shows up. So basically this is so warning, shape of Ziegler Zetros is too big. So basically it's just a warning for consoles is that the i3D, you know, the size or the shape of the i3D is too large. So for PC people, you can ignore that. That's just a warning. It's really only intended for consoles. Other than that, it seems absolutely fine. Should be nothing else in the log here. We'll go through it though, just in case. Yeah, I want to show you the Schaefer as well. There was an update to the Schaefer mod. So for some reason, and I've been trying to figure this out and trying to get rid of this warning here. Basically, it's a brand warning. It says, warning, Schaefer is an unknown brand using Lizard instead. Right. So I've been trying to fix that, but I cannot fix that for the life of me. For some reason, it will not. Even though Schaefer is a base game brand, it's not recognizing the mod on me. So we'll get rid of the mods here. So yeah, my recommendation would be grab the Zetros. If you're into kind of, you know, role play, that type of thing, I think it's a very good mod. What else do we have? Yeah, so I want to show you this. So basically these are mods, right? You might have seen these already. Pepe 978. He recently released this one, the synthesis. It's basically a vine sprayer, right? Okay. Very, very nice mod, high quality stuff. And then you have the Caffeine drift stopper. So basically what I've done is I've made them kind of into a pack, as you can see, look. So it's just the two mods in one. All right. So I've shown this off previously, this mod. This is for spraying vines, but this is the new one. You could change the attacher, small, medium, large. I'm not entirely sure what you would. Capacity 400 or 600. See what it looks like on the little Porsche diesel here. Yeah, so it's too short, look. So I got the short one. So you're gonna have to get the long one there for the attacher thingy. So the weight in that should be good. Let's see what she feels like with some fart. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Right. So yeah, she's way too heavy for the little Porsche. So let's get another one. Let's see what she feels like on the Zetter. If you might not be aware, clutch simulations will be Kubota Connect. You know Kubota. They have their annual kind of I don't know what you call it. Get together. It's called Kubota Connect. They run it every year, and it's the 50th anniversary of their Kubota Connect. So clutch simulations will be streaming live. I'm not sure when, but he's kind of setting it up at the moment. And they'll be streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. Kerminator will be there. And now I have no evidence of this, my friends, just to be what I'm about to say. I have no evidence of this whatsoever, but I suspect we may get some news from Kubota. If you remember, we got when Giants did their their FarmCon presentation, we got a couple of John Deere mods on the mod hub. I just have this sneaky suspicion that we might see something from Kubota in terms of, I have the feeling we may get some mods, some new mods. That is just pure speculation on my part. I think that's right. So yeah, look, it's like a 3 meter working width. So yeah, it's designed for vines. So I'd probably use something like this on the Italian map, the Italia Emilia. You'd probably use something like that. But in terms of the the model, the 3D model, I mean, Pepe 978 has a kind of a partnership or whatever. So this is accurate to the real world model basically. I mean, he's got access to the CAD files, the decals. So he would this is going to be super accurate. Yeah, very nice model though. Not bad at all. So that's that one. I don't need to go over that one too much. So we're going to take a look at this. So this is another quote-unquote dodgy mod. I want to check this one out. So I had to put a little bit of work into this to kind of clean it up a little bit. So this is the Classic Disco 3450 Plus. It's obviously a rear side mower. 1.1 ton, 80 horsepower, 3.4 meters, 12 mph. So we're going to need a tractor to go with that. So I believe I've got the Kubota DLC. Should we, should we use some of the these stupid tractors? These bloody no. Maybe we'll go with the little M5. Yeah, let's go with the M5. That's 106. Right, let's just take a look at this first. So this is kind of an older 3D model. It kind of looks like a little bit from FS17, if I'm honest, maybe even 19. I was trying to find out whether this was a rebranded from another mod. I'm not sure. This could be like a Coon side mower or something like that, but rebranded, repasted. It doesn't look too bad though. So just take a look around this and see what it looks like. springs are there. You have the decals there as well. So she hooks up. There was no sounds in the so there was no sounds, you know, the attachment sounds and the move support and you know, raising and lowering the arm of this thing. There were no sounds in the original file. So basically what I had to do was I got sound files from another mod and stuck them in myself. So you hear the sounds. So those were not there originally. So I I put those in myself. So yeah, 3.4 meters. Side more. So this particular mod here is using the kind of the default mower sound scheme, right? But the i3D file has its own kind of custom sound files, but it wasn't set up to use them. So basically, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, do the XML work and put them in, you know. I just want to see what kind of the difference in the sound will be. So she works, which is good. I've got the Real More mod installed. So I don't know, let's find some bushes. I don't know if there's any, there should be bushes around here somewhere. I wonder, can you move it from the from one side to the other? I don't think you can. Oh, there's some bushes over here. Now, I'd probably get a larger tractor than this. I think it's a little bit small for this mower. In terms of weight, I guess. Let's see if the mower thingy works. It does, look. Yes! Finally! Real Mower is back, baby. That is awesome. Excellent. So yeah, you can chop down all your bloody bushes. Good stuff. So yeah, we don't have a we don't have a oh, there's some weirdness. Oh, there is some AI collision stuff weirdness going on. I don't know if you can see that. Watch the grass. Watch the bending. So this is called foliage bending, right? So watch the grass, right, and watch it bend. See the way it's bending way out past the tractor? You see that? Look. So the foliage bending on this is not correct. So that will have to be adjusted as well. So how would you fix that? Well, what you could do is you could look at a base game mod, right? So something like this, right? So this is what, 4.4, right? So what I would try and do is I would try and a rear side mower mod, right? Of you know, between 3 or 3.4 meters, and basically copy its foliage bending profile or XML entry into that. So that should kind of fix that issue then. But yeah, there's a foliage bending issue there. The XML is not set up properly. But overall, it appears to work. There are no major issues with it. Hopefully not. got some, yeah, we've got some errors here. So we got an index. Error index not found. Input attacher joint. Error index not found. Coupler attachment joint. So there's a couple of errors there on that one. So once again, you know, I'll if I decided to keep the mod, I'd probably look at it further and see could I fix that stuff. You know what I mean? So that's something in the i3D. So someone has converted this obviously from 19, and he hasn't done it properly. If that makes sense. Well, you know, it's not bad. You know, it does function at least. The blade spin and that type of thing. I'm not entirely sure if it's based on another mod. You know, this could be a, you know, like a Coon or a SIP, some kind of side moor. I'd have to look at the side moors on FS19 to see if someone has, you know, rebranded and pasted it. But you know, if you wanted a class side moor, you know, it's not too bad, but it does need a little bit of work, I think, still. Not too shabby overall. How do I detach this? Oh, I have to unfold before you can detach. Okay. Detach. A little bit of a delay there detaching it. So yeah, that's the so that's another quote-unquote dodgy mod. The Class Disco 3450. Unfortunately, we don't have any base game class moors. I don't know why. We have the couple of Giants versions, obviously. We have a couple of class discos, I think. Giants released them, but there's nothing base game. You know. In terms of tethers, there are no class tethers base game. Thank God, in the latest patch from Giants, we did get the class line out of the business. This thing. And that is the business. This thing is awesome. So this is officially the largest wind roar in game at 15 meters. We have the Coon at 14.7. But yeah, this one is just awesome. Excuse me. A very, very awesome mod. Oh, excuse me. Right. So what else do we have here? Mods. So let's get rid of all these. Right, so what else do we have? So as you can see, my friends, I do have the Pumps and Hoses DLC. I haven't used this at all. I haven't even looked at it. I pretty much looked at every other, you know, Giants DLC. I haven't looked at this thing. I honestly, I have no interest in it. I really don't. Why did I spend 18 euros on it? Well, to kind of support Giants and support Creative Mesh financially. Will I use it? I very much doubt I will. It's just not for me, you know. Newall, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for tuning in. So yeah, you know, it's first of all, you know, based on the videos and reviews that I've seen people using this, it needs a patch. So hopefully Creative Mesh will release, you know, 1.1 in, you know, probably November 15th. You know, when they do the Platinum Edition, you know, they'll probably patch this mod or this DLC then, you know. So yeah, I personally haven't used this. I really have no interest in it. You know, maybe sometime I'll take a look at it, but yeah. You know, some mod packs are not for me. I mean, I'm overall I'm very disappointed with the season 1 of, you know, the season 1 DLCs. One of the best mods that we actually got is the AGI pack, and that thing was bloody free. You know what I mean? This is a very, very nice pack, you know, with the augers and the buildings and that type of thing, and it was free. I absolutely hate this pack. This one, this was just a complete waste of time. This DLC. I mean, you know, I've talked about this before. The only decent thing in this entire pack is this. The little tractor from 1978 or whatever it was, this thing. This thing is awesome. The rest of them I just don't like. They're basically just like a variation on the same bloody thing. So these Tony tractors, you know, they're more or less the same. You know what I mean? It's like different. You have 4 different versions of the same bloody tractor, basically. You know, and this thing is just, you know, 2 different versions of the same tractor as well. You know, one is wheeled, one is tracked. But yeah, I just don't like this DLC at all. You know, Kubota is very nice. I just don't particularly like the included equipment, if that makes sense. So the only thing I personally like about this mod is maybe the M5, the M8, and then maybe one of the skid steers, this one, you know. So me personally, you know, there's maybe 2 or 3 pieces in the entire pack that I personally like. I would have preferred different pieces of equipment. I would have liked a focus on grass work. You know, lawn mowing. You know the compact tractors with the little mowers and the attachments and that type of thing. That's the kind of what I was hoping to see from Kubota. Vermeer, you know, it's okay. Again, you know, if you're going to be doing baling, you could do it a lot cheaper with just a conventional equipment. You know what I mean? This is just, in my opinion, just for the function that it's serving. You know, you just get yourself a bloody baler. You know. For me personally, I think this animal feeding wagon, this straw blower cutter thing, is probably the best in the pack, in my opinion. So you know, I really haven't used much of this at all. You know, it's not a bad DLC. You know, hopefully we'll kind of get more mods as we go along. This came out today. This is interesting. So this is on the mod hub, right? So someone said something that they, I don't know, they used a different kind of Kubota mod feeding wagon, and they basically chopped it up in Blender and stretched it out and extended it. You know, he says it in the description. So there was a mod in the base game of Farming Simulator 19, you know, for a mixing wagon from Kuhn, right? But it was a much smaller than this. So I think what he said he did was he chopped it up in Blender and he stretched it out, you know, made it longer. So obviously it'll hold more material, and it's like an IT runner type thing, right? So obviously I needed a kind of an IT runner thingy here. So I got this from the mod hub as well. I don't know who made this pack, but I was interested in this. So Michelin, Trelleborg, BKT, Nokian. I've never seen this mod before, to be honest. So get standard white tires. BKT standard and wide. So I'm just going to go with the Nokian. So you can change the colors. You know, the usual stuff. We're not going to bother with that too much. So we need another tractor. If I can press buttons correctly, that is. So we'll go with the Kubota M8. Standard wheel weights, wides plus weights. So yeah, interesting feeding wagon. I'm interested in the fact that he took it into Blender, and you know, he chopped it up in pieces and he stretched the bloody thing out. So he's got all the FS22 sound scheme on this. Very nice, very nice. So you can observe my awesome, impressive driving skills here. So now we retract the arm, obviously. So yeah, it's just a massive mixing wagon. So I think I'm going to F12 this shit. It's just easier, you know. Right. So I guess now we'll do animals. So where's my pen? 1 second. No, go back. What? No, hold on a second. I've got the wrong one. That's bloody sheep, idiot. Let's get the big one. Whoa! I love the sound when you bloody load the thing in. That's awesome. So I think this one has the robot, right? Though it's done an absolute shit job with the bloody level. Look at this shit, look. Bloody hell. So how many does this hold? That should be enough. Right, so we got cows. No, I need to enter the building, right? No, open. Open! Yeah, so I think you dump the food there. So yeah, this thing has the automatic robot thingy. Hello, cows. Kind of starting to wonder where else or what else they can do with this game. Now we're starting to reach a point where they're going to have everything possible aside from maps, maybe. It's a good point. Not the first person who said that. Watching a guy earlier on Twitch this morning who was kind of saying, he's kind of, he's getting a little bit disillusioned with Giants as well in terms of the mechanics of the game. It's all focused on brands. And look, we've got so many brands now, and we have all the kind of the big top brands. There's very little that we're missing in terms of brands, I think. So drop off. No. So how do I empty? Drop off container, turn off mixing wagon. Oh, I'm an idiot. Where's the thingy? Oh, there we go. Right, so yeah, look, it's a mixing wagon. But he's done a pretty good job of it, he took a pre-existing mod and he kind of, he changed it up a good bit, converted it into, and it's got this shit at the back as well, Let me show you this. So there's a display on the back. Huh? And it's animated. Isn't that awesome? Look at that, look. And the level will go down and stuff as it, empties. So that is bloody cool. But yeah, in terms of, they need to introduce more mechanics into the game, Yeah, I think they need to do a more focus on animals, how people interact. Excuse me, interact with animals, how they feed their animals. He was saying that this guy I was watching earlier this morning, he was saying he was disappointed the fact that you don't have to muck out the animals anymore, and you don't have to feed them water. There should be an option for people whereby if you wanted to water your animals manually, that should be an option. If you want to muck out your cow pens manually, that should be an option. Make it automatic or manual. You know what I mean? As options. So that thing is empty now. Look, and the level on the back is empty as well. Look. So that's really, really cool. That's something different. So yeah, the Coon Knight, and the bloody fan on the side spins. Look at that shit. Look, that's awesome. Look at that. So he's got some really nice stuff in this thing. It's you know, it's a really nice mod, good quality. So I did start playing again, a bit different style that I used to. But you got back into the game again. Yeah, you know, I've been tipping my fingers in and out of the game. You know, I think I'm more kind of into the modding side of it now than actual farming, if that makes sense. So yeah, that mod is on the mod hub. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Yeah, and this this pack as well. Where is this one? So yeah, this is the multi-fruit container plus IT runner pack. So this is on the mod hub. All right. So you get all this shit with it. All right. And then the Coon, this one, that's also in the mod hub as well. So a couple of very nice mods there. The Curvet's got an update. The K700. So this got an update. This is the PC version of it, the Russian tractor. You can put the engine on it. External decals, you can take off the decals. Some lettering on the side there as well. What else do we have? Internal design. So you've got a bag, earmuffs, big oil can bag and earmuffs. External design, we have standard. So we've got some object changes on the top here. That's kind of all of them. Fuel, standard, capacity. You can put an extra 60 liters in this thing. Engine setup 220, 240, 265, 290. So the max is 290. Wheel separate standard. Love those rims. Those are custom rims. Yeah, it's not easy, Noel. It takes a lot of. It's very easy to make mistakes. You know, that's kind of why even like the professionals like 82 Studio. You know, you watch him live modding. You know, he makes mistakes all the time, and he has to go back in and fix them and stuff. And updates to to mods and that type of thing. So yeah, you've got all sorts of wheel options here, wheel weights, all the stuff looks custom. So front wheel, ooh, we get dual fronts, duals all round. That's nice. Look at that. Nice. Look like the door opens. That awesome. Wow, custom sounds. That is awesome. So everything's working on this shit, look. Look, all the PTOs are spinning, look. The engine fan is spinning, if I can bloody move. Engine fan is spinning in there, as you can see. Engine fully modeled in there, look. Fantastic 3D model. Really nice. The Russian tractor. I'm going to use this on Silver Run first. I just like the kind of the old type of look of it, you know. Looks really good. So you can actually see the beacon lights. Look, the light comes on. Look what this guy has in here, though. Look at the detail in this thing. Isn't that fantastic? So watch when you turn on the engine. So everything is like working this. So there's some cool stuff in here. I don't know if people even notice about this. turn on fan. Turn on the fan, right? So he's added an awesome little animation to the watch the headset. So look, the headset moves, look. So when you move with it, that's really, really cool. So yeah, very, very nice. Even the look at the little suspension on the cable there as well. It moves as well. So yeah, Russian tractor, old school stuff. Very, very nice quality though. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that mod. So this is on the mod hub. So there is a lizard version of this for all consoles, or all platforms. But this is the PC version because it's branded Kirovets. Giants, as far as I'm aware, don't have the license for Kirovets. Yeah, look at all the detail on this shit. Look, PTO shaft, all the modeling, all those cables and everything. Look, just the level of detail that this guy has put into this, and make it like mod hub compliant. You know what I mean? Keep the poly count down, so it doesn't get rejected. That takes skill. Even the fan belt in there is animated. I don't know if you can see that, but the belt is animated and moving. More belts in there. So yeah, it's just super duper job, So I wish I was able to do this stuff in Blender, but I haven't a clue how to do this kind of stuff. Yeah, the Kirovets, very, very nice tractor. So I'm going to be driving this on Silver Run Forest, up those steep hills and that type of thing, pulling logs or whatever. I think it's going to fit my kind of what my idea is for the map. I'm going to try and get a lot of kind of older kind of equipment, and do logging with it. You can just see the lights there as well. So we've got a good selection of lights in this thing as well. So that is the Kirovets. Do we have anything else? Let's see. So that's the DLC. I'll show you that. Showed you that. You saw the Caffeine. You saw the that one. I showed that off before. So some of these mods are basically I have the Italian map, the Italia Emilia. So basically, I've got the 4K versions of the Irmo pack. I've got a 4K version of the Fiat. So these are from SMI Modding. So SMI Modding, he has mods on. These are on the mod hub, but these are the 4K versions, and these are available directly from his website, right? So if you want the absolute best quality, go to SMI Modding. Just input that into Google, and you can download the 4K versions directly from his website. So these are just higher quality, basically higher quality textures and that type of thing. The actual models themselves are identical. So there was an updated version of the Schaefer pack. Right, so I've showed this off before, this mod, but it got an update because he's added some new stuff to it. So I've got some problems with the brands. So this is you can change the brand in this. You can change it from Schaefer, which is kind of the base game brand, and then Wiedemann. Right, so that's kind of the modded version. So he's taken off the cabin or the hood or whatever you want to call it. He's added some new wheel options. He's got Trelleborg, Bridgestone, Continental. So you've got the dual wheels now. Well, they're not available in the base game version. So yeah, dual wheels, British gun, you got dual wheels. Continental, you have duals as well, right? So these are kind of, so he's taken off the hood, as I said, but he's added these options. So you've got the roll bar at the back, you've got the hood, you've got the doors, and then you've got the lights. Right? So that's kind of the full configuration. A protection grid. So he's added this. So this piece at the back, I think it acts as a weight. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a protection grid there for Wiedemann. Auxiliary headlights. So this is new in the update. He's basically added 2 LED lights on the front here. Look. Main color. Then you can change it to different colors. Or this part here. So we'll just leave it like that. So as I said, this is in the base game. It's here. It's this. So it's this one, right? Which is, you can see there, look, the base game has no options. Can't do anything with it. So you can see the difference between the two mods. So yeah, he's added, in the update, he's added these new lights to the front here. I might have even added them onto the arm section as well. So you get some little attachments. Then you get a little bucket. You can put the sticker on it. I mean, I don't know about Stoll. I would have made that Schaefer or Wiedemann. The branding on it. Get a manure fork, and you get a rear weight. This is 550 kilogram. That'll come in handy. So the dual wheels will aid stability, because obviously when you have a heavy loads in this thing. So that's what your weight looks like there at the back. Looks pretty good, It looks quite integrated. Obviously you're covering up the the lights and everything. But if you want to move stuff around. Your bucket. Once again, we can have that. So again, one of the things I personally would have done to this, I would have added the beacon light at the top. I think that's the only thing that's missing on this, is maybe a couple of beacon light options. Maybe a standard beacon and an LED beacon. Other than that, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, it's the base game Schaefer, just rebranded to Wiedemann, and it's they've added some very, very nice options and tools and stuff, and he's done a good job with this mod. Actually, it does actually have simple IC. I forgot about that, and there are sounds associated with this. So the things goes up here. And I believe he's animated some other things. Let me get the base game one again. I think he's added some other things to this. Yeah, so he's added animation. Look, so the what do you call that thingy? See that? You can see the difference in the animations. Look. Yeah, so he's added that stuff in there as well. Nice quality of life improvements overall in this mod. Done a good job with it. So the only thing I think is missing is the beacon light, but that's not hard to add yourself if you really wanted to. And you have the manure fork and the other one as well. Should be self-explanatory. So yeah, a nice little pack. So that particular mod now is not on the mod hub. That is available from the quote unquote dodgy websites. But if you go to the usual suspects, the usual websites, you'll find that particular mod. It'll be under Wiedemann. So I basically named it the Schaefer Wiedemann. See, but it's the mod will be called Wiedemann 1140. That's what I personally have named the pack to. Yeah, very nice mod. So the only issue with it is it's not recognizing the brand for some reason, Schaefer. Now I've checked it. I have an unmodified zip file, and it's in that file as well. So the file I downloaded has this issue. So it's not something that I have introduced into the mod. It's actually in the original. But yeah, I'm trying to figure it out and see can I fix it. But whatever. It's only a warning. It doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal or anything. So there you go, my friends. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to show off to you guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me, my friends. Nothing really much else. As I said, I have a few other mods here. These are just mod of mods. As I said, some of these mods here I've been using with the Italian map by Edo Modding, so that's kind of why they're there. They're there? Yeah, they're there. Right, my friends, there you go. I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. And yeah, a bit of an unscheduled stream for me. Just wanted to take a look at a few things, you know. So we've been streaming now for an hour and 12 minutes. So, my friends, I'm going to say thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. And God willing, we shall see you again in the next time. I don't have any schedule, just whenever the mood moves me, as it were. If I see a nice mod that I'm interested in, that I want to look at. Anyways, my friends, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.